So Ana, Baptiste, and Moira are mainly who I play. Those are the heroes that I really only play. So Ana, eliminating sleeping targets resets the cooldown. Sure. I don't really have much of an opinion. I mean, it's nice to have. It's just really just like to me, it's just kind of nice to have, you know. But I don't think it's gonna really be that big of a change. But Nano Boost now applied to Ana when used without a target. That can definitely come in handy. Like, if nobody is there to support you, and you have Nano, and you need to, like, save yourself for some reason, this is, like, really nice to have. I don't really have too much thoughts on this. This is the only hero I didn't play in the experimental. I played a lot of BAP and Moira, so I have more opinions about it. But with Biotic Launcher for Baptiste, we're going to be moving on, obviously. For his Biotic Launcher, healing grenades now affect a Baptiste as well. Obviously, I mean, why hate this? If you play BAP, why hate this? This is just awesome that he can now heal himself. So yeah, I think it's a really cool change. Because now if I'm like running away or something, I can just look at the ground and just shoot below me. Regenerative Burst now damages enemies instead of healing allies. I don't understand this change. I'm gonna be honest. I don't get what the point of this change was. Hold on. Let me look up at the top real quick. So it's like, okay, let's look at the... Are these just... I didn't know if it said anything extra, but it didn't. Yeah, I don't understand because you have to be up close-ish for Regenerative Burst, and typically where you'd play as BAP, you would need... You would be out of position than, like, where you should be. So this change, I think, is just stupid. I don't think it's good. I mean, really, are you... I don't know. It just doesn't seem right. Exoboots now deals 40 damage to enemies within 4 meters upon landing when he has full charge. The thing is I'm not really... I mean, I guess... If this change comes, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna, like, be desperate to, like, use it. But, like, I'm not gonna... I won't complain if it's added. Like, if I'm in a fight, I can definitely, like, start jumping around. But, yeah, I don't usually use exhibits too much in 1v1s unless, like, you know, the scenario is right to use it, but... Moira. I have my strongest opinions on here because Moira is my main. These are fun changes. Are only going to be an experimental. But yeah, some of these changes, like, if people really like these changes, they will be added to the game. So that's why I'm giving my opinion. So even though they are kind of fun and crazy, they are going to be added to the game if, like, people like the changes and stuff. So, for Biotic Grasp. Biotic Grasp's healing now consumes Moira's own health if used while out of energy. At first, whenever I first read it, I absolutely hated the idea. I imagined it doing, like, some might cross over maybe in Overwatch 2. But anyway, Biotic Grasp consumes Moira's own health. At first, like I said, at first I hated the change. Then I realized, then once I was actually in a game, I realized, hey, it doesn't take that much health away from me. So now I can, like, heal for, like, another, like, minute. You can heal for so much. Jeez, that sounds like it was overpowered. Man. Biotic Orb. Allies that receive at least 100 healing from the same Biotic Orb are cleansed of all effects. Enemies that suffer at least 100 damage from the same Biotic Orb are slowed by 30% for 1.5 seconds. I feel the same way as everybody else. the numbers are just too high. 100 healing, 100 damage, you're most likely not going to get that off. I just don't notice this change. I played Moira a lot in this experimental. I only like once I noticed the healing biotic orb working. And it was at a time when I didn't even need it to work. So I think if they were to lower the numbers, I think it would be better. But honestly, I don't mind the slowness one. Like, obviously, I want them to decrease the damage. But I think the biotic orb to remove all status effects, I think, is just a bit much. I think it should just do something different. I get what they're trying to do with Moira. They want her to have utility, and I don't mind the idea. But, I don't know. I don't like the biotic orb one. The numbers are just too high, and this is just something that's just all luck-based, and you're not going to really need. That's just me personally. That's just what I think about it. Obviously, it's just what I think as a Moira main. Fade now cleanses status effects from allies Moira passes through, and allied players around her. Wait, hold on. Now cleanses status effects from allies Moira passes through, and allied players that are around her when it ends. So they obviously tried out this concept at one point, but Fade. I like it. I don't really mind it. Too much? Okay, I take that back. The problem with this is that it kind of defeats the purpose of Fade. Fade is meant to be a sort of, like a get out of jail free card. Like an escape ability. And by having it, like, help her team, kind of, like, defeats, it kind of makes it to where if your team is on fire or has purple, then you're gonna, like, need to, like, clear the effects. And then, like, you clear the effects and then the team rushes up on you, and then, like, your whole team dies and you don't have Fade, and then you die along with them. And I don't know. It's not bad, but like I'd much rather have it just not have this feature. I won't complain too much, but I don't really want it in the game. Like, personally. But yeah, just as a quick recap here, Ana, I like it, I guess. Nano Boost, I definitely like this. Baptiste, I like this. Hate this. Don't really care for this. I mean, if it's in the game, I won't complain. Moira, I like this. I don't really like this. This one, I guess, is fine. Definitely need to decrease the numbers. And don't really want this. Alright. The feature is only a buff. What feature? The Moira? Yeah. They're trying to give more utility. Because she doesn't have any utility besides just... I mean, she just has damage and healing. So they want to make her useful. So they're just trying to give her that, more utility. But I think the numbers are just too high. 100 damage, 100 healing. Like, my gosh. But yeah, these are my thoughts. But that will wrap up the stream and the video, if you're watching it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed. It was kind of interesting. I plan to maybe do more like this. Where I talk about the experimental patches. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later.